Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your tarot reading. We're going to take a look at the energy that's around you, what you're dealing with, what's coming towards you, plus what to expect in love as well, what you're dealing with and what's coming towards you. And we're going to take a look at each zodiac sign, Aries through Pisces. So if you have somebody specific on your mind, I will pull a card and see what to expect from them as well. I also do a bonus yes, no at the end. So if you have a question, I will pull a card for you. And don't forget to say now, happy birthday to Scorpio. You can still say happy birthday to Libra, give them a little bit. We have Scorpio coming in tonight. If you want to win a personal reading. All right. Whoa, Virgo, I love these cards. Queen of Cups right in the center, Seven of Cups right in the center. And you have the Two of Cups. All right, what's the block? The Hanged Man. You're not seeing things change. You're not seeing things shift. And we have the Five of Cups. Come on, Virgo. All right. So the energy around you is the Page of Cups. This is lighten up a little bit. You know, maybe there's some tension going on. You know, we've got a lot going on in the energy right now, and it might feel like, you know, a little frustrated. You know, why can't I get something or do something? Or why is everybody pissing me off? Or, you know, why am I feeling frustrated with something that's going on with my mind, my body, whatever, right? The Page of Cups is asking you right now to kind of take on this energy of youthfulness, you know, and just go with the flow. You know, I know people don't like to hear that sometimes. It's like, but it's the truth. It's like when we were younger, we didn't give a shit. Page of Cups is embracing this playful energy, embracing your creativity right now. And some of you may be feeling like you are. You're like, I've got this, Frankie, I'm doing it. Page of Cups, you know, feeling good, just kind of trying to find other ways to get my mind off things during this time, during this change, this shift right now. You know, it's a month. Scorpio season is all about transformation, guys. So something that needs to be transformed in your life, you know, heads up here, you're going to be facing it. And so the Page of Cups energy is like, come on, bring it, right? What do you got for me? I'm ready. You know, so this is, to me, focusing on the positive things in your life, focusing on being happy and focusing on making yourself feel good and just kind of going with the flow. This card can bring in messages of love. It can bring in, and this can be in your general portion of this. This can be, you know, your children, your family, your friends, you know, people telling you how they feel about you. Maybe people are relying on you a little bit right now for that comfort. You know, maybe they find comfort in you. And so you are feeling a little bit of pressure from other people. And, you know, it's all good though, Virgo. This is a confirmation that people really need you. People want to be around you, especially in this energy. And so I do get this energy of lightening up a bit, having a little bit of fun, not taking things so serious right now. You have a strong creative energy around you, so I am getting for many of you Virgos to use it. You have the Two of Wands and you have the Two of Cups here on each side. So the twos are your number. And you have the Seven of Cups, which is the heart of this reading. And the heart of this reading is your imagination, all right, is running wild. You have a lot going on and you have all these possibilities. And with the Page of Cups, it's telling me, you know, get to it, start doing something, start writing that book, start drawing those pictures, start trying that new project that you've been wanting to do, right? Music, anything. You have the Seven of Cups. Your imagination is so strong right now, or you're walking into this energy of creativity that the things that you're trying to manifest in your life, this youthfulness here says you've got to believe it to be true. The Page of Cups believes. It's like when we were kids and we would imagine what we were going to be when we got older. We really, and some people turned out to be exactly what they thought they were going to be. When we were younger, our imagination is how we manifested. It was our teachers, our guides, our family, and told us to stop using our imagination, right? And it was like, oh, that's silly. Right now, you're being asked to really tap into that imagination again and transform your life, right? You have a lot of options around you. The Seven of Cups. Don't be afraid to dream big right now, Virgo. Don't be afraid to be like, you know, I want to be this someday, even if you're in your 60s. I don't care. It's never too late if you put the work in and if you believe. because the Page of Cups is asking you to believe in the impossible right now. The Page of Cups is saying, Virgo, you know, your challenge, your block is the Hanged Man. You know, open up your perspective. All right. Open up your perspective and just see things differently. Believe in the impossible. You might be thinking, no, I have to work for this. I have to see how it's done. I've got to have all the T's crossed and I's dotted, and not this time. All right, there's something changing in your world right now, and it might not be, you know, visible. You might not know exactly what's happening. It's like the undercurrent. It's like something else is going on, and it seems like there might be some tension, all right, that you might be dealing with. But you've got to trust that there's something else deeper, especially in Scorpio season, that's going on. All right, so shift your perspective right now when it comes to your life in general, and use your imagination. You have the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups, right? What you're dealing with and what's coming towards you. All right, you're dealing with, you know, moving forward, right? Taking action, initiating projects, right? Going for it. All right, maybe you're just starting. You've had these really creative ideas. You've had an expansion. You've thought about certain things that you want to do. Now the Two of Wands is showing that the possibilities are unlimited for you. So go for it. The Two of Wands is saying just keep putting one foot forward. Have the courage to take the next step, Virgo. The Two of Cups is what's coming towards you. And this is showing a union, an engagement, a relationship. We are seeing that you're taking the next step. So you've walked through the doorway. A new cycle is beginning. And now we're seeing anything is possible. Start writing your story right now and see things differently. It's like if I want to get spiritual, it's like you're walking down, you're taking the new earth way. You're going this new path, right? And you're doing things differently, but it's bringing you closer to love. All right, this is the card of love, and it doesn't necessarily have to right now be romance, but it's bringing you closer to love. It's bringing you closer to people that you feel engaged with, and it's bringing you into a union. So this could be friendships, partnerships, romance, and we'll take a look at love in a second. But this is you taking that step forward, the twos, making these decisions and choices right now. And some of you may be ready to throw the towel in. You're like, you know, this is just too much pressure, and you know, this seems impossible. This new dream of mine, or this new idea, or this situation I'm in seems impossible for me, you know, but it's not. You just got to keep moving forward. Don't look back. Don't look at how, you know, how things turned out in the past. Every cycle begins a new phase, and you're in a new phase here. Anything can change. All right, so keep that in mind, Virgo, that you are moving towards movement and growth. All right, and have the courage to keep looking forward. And I do see the law of attraction working for you with that Two of Cups, calling in. Your heart's working for you right now, but you've got to believe in the impossible and use your imagination. Your heart is leading the way for you. All right, so let me pull another card for you. Ooh. And then I will do what to expect in love now. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. I will be doing Libra next. And Scorpio, of course, the day of the Scorpion. Well, tonight, wherever you're at, depends where you're at. All right. Be the mountain, foundations, patience. You are climbing up a new mountain. And it doesn't mean you're climbing up a new problem. It's just you're taking on new challenges, right? So things aren't going to be the same, and you've got to believe in the impossible. So we've got to put one foot forward, and you're building the foundation. So slow and steady, and just get into this creative mode and just have fun with what's going on in your life. Right? Be a little bit more open to changes and possibilities. Right? Patience, you're walking through this new doorway, and trust that something good is going to come from this, but you've got to put the work in. Let's see what to, I'm loving the flannel. So in Florida, we only get so many cold days, and the weather is changing here a little bit. And as soon as I see a notch and one drop, I start to bring out the winter clothes. All right, what to expect in love. 1 degree drop and it's on. My Uggs are coming out. Let's see. What to expect in love right now, Virgo? What's the energy around you when it comes to love? What's the energy when it comes to love? Love. Ooh, the Four of Cups. What is going on? Virgo. All right, turn around. Somebody's trying to love you. Somebody's trying to give to you. You know, but this is you. Bored, stuck, not feeling content, you know, or focusing right now on the past, focusing on relationships that have not fulfilled you. Or maybe you're connected to somebody right now and you were expecting something more. All right. Again, we had that Page of Cups for you. Can you open up a little bit more and be a little bit more playful? It seems like you have more influence than you know when it comes to a relationship. Seems like somebody really wants to show you, or they're trying to give you what they can, or they're trying to, and so the more open you are to this, and the more, you know, it might not be showing up exactly the way you want it to be showing up, all right, but it's showing up. And depending on you shifting your perspective, if you can let go a little bit and soften up a little bit, we are seeing that you could easily start getting more of these offers. All right, so let's see. I see a King of Swords. I see Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, an air sign. So let's see what you're dealing with. Why are you refusing this offer? Why are you being stubborn, Virgo? Why are you feeling a little bit of discontentment? Is it not what you wanted? Is it not what you expected? Are you not getting what you expected? Is it not as fulfilling? We got the Eight of Cups. So some of you feeling a little bit disappointed. Some of you may be feeling like you're not getting what you wanted from something, and you're feeling like you're wanting more. The Eight of Cups. I've got the Two of Pentacles. You're going back and forth on whether or not you feel like there's something else out there for you, but you also are stuck though too. It's like you don't want to walk away from a situation. The Two of Pentacles. You have notice this. 222 came out for you. This is don't give in yet just yet. Don't give in just yet. Slow and steady. You might be wanting something faster than it's meant to be here, Virgo. The Four of Cups, right? I'm just, you know, I'm so unhappy. You know, it's like, to me, the Four of Cups sometimes can show up in a love reading as everything was so good. The Three of Cups, we were having a good time. We were hanging out, you know, things were going good. Then all of a sudden, boom, it started getting boring or stale, or, you know, or what's going on? Things aren't changing, things aren't shifting, or things aren't moving fast enough. And now I'm getting bored, and now I'm feeling, like, and the Page of Cups is saying, chill, have fun. Have fun. Because the twos are telling me that you are in the beginning stages, slow and steady, building the foundations to something. You may be connecting to somebody who, I saw this funniest thing about Scorpios and Taurus, and we all can find Scorpio and Taurus. It was an astrologer that said this in our chart. But Scorpios live for now. We live like we only have one day left. So we want to have everything right now. All right. We want to live to the fullest. You know, we don't know if, you know, it's going to end in a day. And Taurus is our opposite sign, are like, I have 86, 87 years. I can go as long, I can take my time. I can, you know, it's just a different perspective. And the reason why I'm using that perspective, this astrologer was using that yesterday in the astrology, you know, we're going into Scorpio season right now. So you may be up against this energy like, I've got to climb that mountain now. I've got to get to top of Mount Everest, and I have to beat the record. That's a Scorpio extreme, right? And you might be dealing with somebody who's more, you know, hey, I got to slow down a little bit and kind of go with the flow. And so I am feeling like the Two of Pentacles, it is about compromise for you. Some of you, you know, you were expecting some sort of fulfillment, or you're wanting something to move a lot faster, that you're not focusing on what's actually in front of you. And it does feel as though your person has this love for you, but you might be making them feel. Now, remember, in a general reading, this can be flipped. So you may be making somebody feel like they're not good enough. Like, oh, it seems like I can't make them happy. And you don't know, you overanalyze everything. You don't know if somebody isn't even thinking half the shit that you've got on your head. You know, they could be more simple. So I just got, again, keeping things simple. Try to simplify things right now, and just know that don't walk away from something too soon, unless of course you trust your own intuition, unless of course you know that I'm out of here. I'm out of here. This is just, I'm too bored. I'm not getting what I want. This is not, and I need to go. All right. You guys know your own journey. But this is telling me for some of you, right, the Eight of Cups is you may have been expecting some sort of fulfillment a lot sooner than it can be given to you, because you have walked away from several unhappy situations or a unhappy situation, and you're ready for your happiness. And so you may have expected it to be here a lot sooner or a lot quicker, or you're just ambitious and you want shit because you know you can get it now, and your partner is saying, I just need you to compromise with me. I need you to work with me. All right. And we have the Five of Swords. So there's compromise here. So what I am seeing is that you're stressing because you feel like something is not, there's miscommunication, or there's just no compromise, or you're battling something, you're overthinking a situation, or you're trying to make something happen a little bit faster than it's meant to, is what I get with the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords can tell me right now that you can change this around. You can work with this. You may be confusing somebody else or confusing yourself in a situation with this Five of Swords. This is about compromise. And with the Two of Pentacles, unless of course, like I said to you guys, if you really are feeling like this situation is too stressful for me, I can't deal with it, then you've got to make a decision here. All right, trust. And you have the Seven of Cups in your reading, which said you have options. So, you know, the Page of Cups is open up and be creative, be fun, be playful. Don't think that you have to stick to somebody because you don't think you have other options. My Virgos out there, you have plenty of options showing up for you. And that Page of Cups was showing love coming towards you, somebody opening up. And then for some of you, it's like you're dealing with somebody that might just move at a slower pace than you. And you've got to make a decision of, can I match this frequency? Is this for me or not for me? And the Five of Swords is, you know, it's just too much stress right now. Simplify things. You don't need to make a decision right now for some of you. Just go with the flow and see where it takes you. So when we see the Two of Wands, look at this. It's the different decks. Now you have 4 twos showing up for you. So you are at the beginning stages of something. Even if you're in a long-term relationship, it seems like you may have gone through some sort of shift or closure in a relationship, and you're walking into a new cycle with your person. And so it's taking the steps one day at a time here. The Two of Wands is saying, get out of your comfort zone, get out there and explore, go see what's going on, meet new people, talk to, you know, or make a date. This could even be a date coming towards you. All right, being able to connect with somebody finally. So let's see Aries through Pisces for you and see how they are showing up for you. Aries through Pisces. Let's see the potential for you and Aries through Pisces. Let's see what kind of... All right. Slow and steady. So I am getting a very promising energy here. But some of you may just be tired of feeling let down, all right? And you're dealing with triggers of being let down. You don't want to be let down. And so you might be assuming that somebody's going to let you down. And I really do feel like for some of you, somebody's doing what they can. We have Aries, the Two of Pentacles showing up for your Aries. So, you know, we've got to make a decision here. Is this what I want? Is Aries working with me? Can we do this? It seems like you guys have a plan. Seems like you can work together, but we've got to, you know, be accommodating for one another. We got to understand and just kind of go with the flow, find some sort of balance here with the Two of Pentacles. So I am seeing a promise between you and an Aries to at least be able to see where things are going. It's not over. Taurus, we have the Eight of Cups. All right, so some of you here on the fence. Some of you, like, is there something more out there? Or you're feeling disappointed, or you're feeling like you're just, you're tired of being uncertain about where it's going with a Taurus. I do feel like it was funny that I used that example. It's about, you've got to follow your heart when it comes to a Taurus. You got to follow your heart. Where's your heart pulling you? So right now, honestly, don't make any quick decisions. If there's still something inside you that knows that if you move on, are you really moving on, or are you going to still try and get back? Because you're going to fuck with somebody and it's going to make the situation even harder. But if you still have some go in you, wait out a little bit longer and see where it takes you, all right? Because I do feel like there could be a pace difference. Gemini, the Tower card, all right? So the Tower card showing up for you in a Gemini. Tower card happens because something has to change. It doesn't necessarily, I know people are like, damn, that Tower card. Nobody likes the feelings of a Tower card. They're very uncomfortable. Being in a Tower moment is very uncomfortable. There's like a lot of chaos, and then everybody starts coming up with their own stories, and everybody's freaking out, and what the hell's going? Try to see the light right now with you in a Gemini. Something is shifting for a reason, and it's going to make the situation more stable. So whether that is for some of you, it's a breakup. Maybe you need this to happen so that, you guys can build something more solid. Or maybe this is an awakening about what's not working and how we need to shift things. But it is an uncomfortable energy right now with you in a Gemini. It's an energy for me that says, we're waking up here. We need to wake up to what's really happening here. Cancer, the Empress card. Virgo, Cancer has nothing but love for you. I'm very, very, very attracted to you. The Empress card. There's growth, there's chance here. There could even be a new Cancer coming into your life, but we see a Cancer that finds you very attractive, very pulled to you. So this card here says the seeds have been planted. Trust the process and just allow things to grow. All right. We see Leo, 4 of Cups. All right, so maybe some of you are just not seeing the love or the offer that a Leo is trying to give you. All right, maybe some of you just over it, done with it. You expected more and you didn't get what you thought. All right, so I am seeing this 4 of Cups energy. This goes with your reading. It's about maybe not making a decision just yet here. See if you guys can shake this energy. There is love there. I still see trying to break through. And so I wouldn't give up is what I'm seeing with that card today. Virgo, 5 of Swords showing up for you. All right. You got to find some sort of peace in that mind of yours. All right. You've got to, the 5 of Swords to me says, it's just not, you don't need to figure it out. You don't need to figure it out right now. All right. Or you don't need, if it's too confusing right now, or it's giving you a headache, put it down for a second. All right now. The 5 of Swords is compromising, finding some sort of peace right now with another Virgo. All right, because the two of you are going to try and one-up each other, or you're just going to confuse each other, or overthink each other, or create unnecessary details to your story that don't even really exist. All right, it's just a matter of stress here. All right, so I am getting here. It's time to compromise with you and another Virgo. All right, you're overthinking something. We have Libra, Ace of Swords, right? So Libra here, right? Thinking about you, right? So you got a beautiful energy here. The Ace of Swords to me brings in clarity. So if you've been waiting for some sort of clarity with your Libra, you got it coming. That can be different for each and every one of you. Are you clear about what their intentions are? Did you get the apology, or they finally communicate with you? They're interested in you. All right, it's a breakthrough energy. So you see the light here. So there is some sort of answer coming your way when it comes to a Libra. Scorpio, 9 of Wands. All right, so Scorpio feeling kind of stressed out here, worn out. But I'll tell you what, the 9 of Wands for me is somebody who's been through it. Scorpio has all the t-shirts, right? And they're not going to give up on this connection. The 9 of Wands always tells me that I've come too far. I've seen worse. I've been there. We've done it. We both have been there. If this is somebody that you've been connected to for a long time, it's like, but I am worn out. I am burned burnt out right now. So I need you to show me some grace. Or, and if you're taking space with a Scorpio, just know that they're a little bit worn out and there's love for you. The Nine of Wands has so much heart and so much courage, all right, and resilience, right? So if they're worn out, they're recouping. But I do see another go coming around with this energy. Learning lessons. Sagittarius, Queen of Cups, right? So Sag is showing up in a beautiful romantic energy. Seems like Sag is thinking about you, has feelings for you, is being nostalgic. When I see the Queen of Cups, very emotional energy. So you have a Sag that really feels for you, and I'm seeing maybe in their feelings. And this could even be a new Sag coming in to express their feelings to you, or you just might feel different around your Sag, You might be like, what's going on, right? It seems like there's some vibe going on here, right? So the vibe is I'm attracted to you. I feel this deep connection with you. All right, Capricorn, King of Pentacles. Capricorn showing up in their own power. All right, so Cap knows what they want and they're going to come after you. All right, so you shouldn't really stress with a Capricorn. All right, if unless, of course, there's some problems that you guys have had in the past and there's a little bit of uncertainty, but for the most part, a King of Pentacles knows what they want and they're going to get what they want and they're going to initiate. So I do see an initiation from a Capricorn towards you. And serious initiation, right? So they're not messing around. Aquarius, I see Ace of Pentacles, right? So the door's opening, right? It's whether or not you want to walk through and you feel comfortable about it. Right? Aquarius is ready to make something solid. Aquarius there's just beautiful energy with this card that says, there's a possibility for us to really grow something good here. So, but it's up to us whether or not we want to do this or not, right? But it's a new beginning energy with an Aquarius. Pisces, King of Cups. So Pisces showing up too. Surrender and trust the process with the Pisces. There's this energy of calmness around your Pisces, around let's be calm. Let's just be in a good place. Let's just be happy. Let's just have a good time. All right. So there's a romantic energy coming through with your Pisces. And I'm just seeing this watery energy, very emotional energy. It seems like they're reminiscent too, or they're thinking about you or in their feelings about you. So my kings always bring some sort of offer, or you'll get some sort of information when it comes to their feelings. All right, the Devil card. The Devil card at the bottom of the deck, guys. The Devil card says release control of your stories. Right now, I'm just going to give this little bit of the Devil that comes through for me. It says, your control over the story, the narrative around you and your person, you're creating it and you're amplifying it. All right. And I know that'll land on different levels. The more you learn about, the laws of the universe and things like that, it's like we all of a sudden can attach ourselves to a story, to a feeling. Oh my God, they're not texting me back. They text me every day at this time. They're not texting me. I'm going to start stressing now and creating every story I can. And that's the Devil energy. And then you're building this obsession. And then all of a sudden you're creating the narrative around it, and all your reactions and actions start to stem from this fear that you have created. And then next thing you know, the person calls you and you're like, oh, okay, it's done. But what if they didn't and you continued in that energy? You may create a tower moment. So the Devil card is saying, don't let your influences, your external world, these things that are showing up in your world, take control over you so much that you lose your shit. Right, that you come out of alignment. I mean, life is about wobbling all the time. So we're always going to be pulled and pushed and pulled. We're not going to be able to be Buddha and walk every day totally in alignment, right? But we can control some of it. And that's what the Devil card is saying. You may be overthinking, doubting, or overstressing your connections, Virgo. So let's see your yes and no. Your yes and no question. Think of your question, and I will pull a card and get an additional message for some of you. You'll get a yes, no, or maybe. Only take what resonates. Chuck it in the bucket if it doesn't feel good, all right? You have control of your own choices. You don't have to take anything. It's just the now energy, and energy is always changing and shifting. You've got a maybe. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune is up right here. The Wheel of Fortune is, you've got to let go sometimes and let the universe control the situation. See where the universe is taking you. All right, there's ebbs and flows all the time. Some things are, not looking good, and then we don't know what it's going to turn out to be. But this card here says, right now, luck is on your side. So you've got to roll with it, trust it, and see what's going to happen. The answer is a maybe, because the Wheel of Fortune can be the wheel of karma. So your actions will determine the consequences. So if you're trusting and you're just letting things play out, it looks like this maybe could be a hell yes, right? Or it could turn out good for you. But if you're trying to control the wheel and you're not trusting and you're taking all these unnecessary actions, there's consequences for that, and it may turn out in a different direction. Now, I do believe that if you're meant for something, the destiny card, you will get what you're meant for. It will happen. But we create these unnecessary rabbit holes or other pathways in a more difficult way, where the universe is trying to show you the way of the path of least resistance. All right. So thank you all for being here. I love you. I'll see you soon on Libra. Thank you, guys.